Concrete sweats under borrowed light. Siren stitch the night to the morning plans. Time moves like a creditor with no patience. Interest stacking on every second you spend unsure. The mirror never lies, but it withholds mercy. Shows hunger in the jaw, resolve in the eyes. A map of mistakes, carved fine on the skin. Street corners trade rumors like currency. Some rise inflated, some crash by sunset. Every promise sounds clean before pressure. Before the bills ask questions you dodge. Friends speaking codes, learn from survival. Trust measured in inches, not miles. You learn fast who listens and who waits. The clock does not care about your reasons. It eats birthdays, eats names, eats chances. Dreams age faster than bodies here. Wrinkles form where hope bends, but refuses to break. Faith gets tested by loud realities. Quiet prayers compete with engines and laughter. Belief becomes a muscle or it disappears. I move with intent, not speed. Rushing costs more than patience ever did. Lessons arrive wrapped in losses. Receipts long enough to read twice. Every setback writes a sentence. Punctuation sharp, meaning clear. You either learn the language or stay silent. Money talks loud, but it stutters under scrutiny. Respect whispers, yeah, it echoes longer. The neighborhood teaches arithmetic early. Add allies, subtract risk, multiply focus. Divide time wisely or it divides you. Numbers never lie, even when mouths do. History lives in the bricks and breath. Stories pressed into stairwells and smoke. You feel it when the night leans closer, asking who you are when no one claps. Integrity shows up without an audience. Stands firm when applause leaves the room. The city loves to test your spine. Bends it with opportunity shaped like traps. Some doors open to hallways with no exit. Some keys only turn after sacrifice. Luck favors motion, guided by thought, not noise chasing mirrors of success. I count my words like they cost something because they do. Each one buys or sells a future moment. Silence becomes a strategy. Listening sharpens the edge of choice. Truth travels lighter when carried alone. Every loss sharpens vision. You start seeing patterns in chaos. Who profits from confusion? Who benefits when you doubt? Clarity turns fear into a tool. Cuts pass through crowded doubt. Legacy does not ask for permission. It forms while you decide or hesitate. What you leave shows in habits and how you treat time and people. Names fade faster than actions. Footprints last when voices stop. The past tries to bargain. The future waits without comment. Right now holds the pen, ink with consequences and chance. You write with courage or you erase yourself. No editor arrives to fix regret. Pressure builds diamonds of dust. Choice decides the outcome. Comfort numbs ambition quietly. Danger sharpens it loudly. Balance lies between hunger and peace. A tightrope stretched over routine. I stand aware of the cost of breath. Aware time does not refund minutes. Aware every step echoes forward. This is not romance or tragedy. This is accounting for a life in motion. Balancing dreams against the weight of truth. When the lights dim, purpose stays visible. When noise fades, values speak. You move forward carrying lessons, not bitterness, not borrowed rage. The clock keeps moving, so do I.
Hey, 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 hey.
City breathes rhythm through open windows. Bass lines drip from brick and wire. Footsteps land on cracked pavement, sinking with a pulse older than memory. Laughter spills from stoops and corners. Stories traded like vinyl hand to hand. Sound travels free here, no permission slip, no velvet rope. Style grows from curiosity and nerve. Voices test limits with playful intent. Confidence shows without shouting. Ease speaks louder than force. Movement feels natural, like nodding along before thought interrupts. Presence matters more than dominance. Space shared without tension. Words land light yet sharp. Meaning rise rhythm, not wait. Each phrase slides into place. No rush, no strain. Timing guides expression. Letting silence breathe between thoughts. Energy flows in circles. Return richer after each pass. Music acts as handshake and smile. Connection forms fast. No background check required. Different paths meet on common ground. Tempo smooths the edges. Egos soften under groove. Competition fades into laughter. Culture grows from exchange. Ideas bounce like echoes down stairwells. One spark leads to another. Not owned, not fenced. Creativity thrives on openness. Fresh angles born from shared air. Joy holds its own authority, needs no argument. Fashion speaks without urgency. Expression sits loose and comfortable, nothing pressed or stiff. Identity stays fluid, changes shape with mood and beat. Originality feels relaxed, no chase, no proving. Movement follows instinct, shoulders sway, heads tilt. Rhythm guides the body gently, dance becomes conversation. Steps answer sound, participation matters more than perfection. Presence outweighs polish, lyrics reflect daily ease. Small victories and clever turns, humor threads through insight. Wisdom hides in casual tone, nothing preaches, everything invites you. Listen and smile, understand and rise without effort. Time slows inside the groove, moments stretch wide enough to enjoy. Stress loosens grip, pressure steps aside. The sound creates room, room creates freedom. Freedom shapes memory, memory keeps rhythm alive. Yeah, it keeps rhythm alive. Keeps rhythm alive. This art values balance, mind sharp, spirit light, awareness meets play. Serious skill was a grin, respect earned through consistency, not volume. Influence spreads quietly, lasting longer that way. Community forms through repetition, familiar beats become meeting points. Strangers turn recognizable faces linked to shared nights. Music marks chapters, ordinary greatness. Life feels lighter inside rhythm, weight redistributed through motion. Expression stays honest without heaviness, truth delivered with grace. Perspective shared, not forced. Listening counts as much as speaking. Exchange fuels growth. Growth feeds sound. This approach rejects rigidity. Rules bend to fill and form follows vibe. Creativity stays curious, never boxed in. Energy remains accessible. Open door policy and sound. Legacy forms through influence, not declaration. Others pick up cues, carry them forward with new colors. Roots remain visible, branches reach freely. The culture lives through motion, never frozen. Rhythm continues after silence. Echo lingers in posture and walk. Confidence hums low, steady and warm. The sound leaves a trace, not a scar. Joy marks the path forward. Beat steady, spirit loose. Yeah. Steady, spirit loose. Yeah. It's beat, spirit loose. Yeah. Keeps rhythm alive. I'll never know. Yeah, don't know, I'll never know. Yeah. Match stays fixed while thoughts move sideways. Language bends rules for sport.
Sentences trip over themselves, stand up, laugh and keep walking. Meaning hides behind jokes, jokes hide behind meaning. You chase one and find three others. Mine works like a cluttered desk, notes stacked with no order yet. Every scrap knows its place, chaos shows discipline. If you stare long enough, patterns form late. After confusion earns trust, words arrive sharp and crooked, angels cut through comfort. Nothing smooth on purpose, style favors friction over polish. Sparks overshine, understanding costs effort. Effort builds loyalty, stories jump lanes without signals. A thought about hunger shifts to laughter. Laughter flips into threat, threat dissolves into trivia. Everything connects by mood, not by rules. Sarcasm works as armor, humor blocks inspection, yet invites it at the same time. You laugh first, then notice the blade underneath. Depth hides best inside play. Ego shrinks behind costume. Voice grows louder without a face. Anonymity sharpens honesty. No need for approval, only precision. Craft values clever turns, not applause. Time feels elastic here. Moments stretch, snap back. Lines land earlier, late, never where expected. Expectation stays useless. Surprise runs the room. Language twists, pop culture scraps. Cheap comics, late night noise. Street talk filtered through intellect. High and low mix freely. No hierarchy enforced. Everything serves the rhyme. The beat loops like obsession. Repetition turns hypnotic. Small changes matter more inside limits. Variation hides in phrasing and pause length and stress on wrong syllables. Thoughts layer over each other. One line finishes, another late. Echoes overlap. Clarity arrives through accumulation, not explanation. You piece it together backward. Confidence shows through risk. Nothing plays safe. Bars dare the listener to keep up, fall behind. The meaning blurs. Stay alert and reward multiplies. Attention becomes currency. This voice mocks tradition and studies it closely. Rules get broken with intent. Knowledge proves itself by disobedience. Ignorance never survives this approach. Dark humor softens bleak insight. Reality looks grim, so laughter sharpens survival. Pain speaks in punchlines. Truth slips past defenses disguised as nonsense. Identity feels fragmented by design. Contradictions coexist. Brilliance sits next to foolishness. Both speak freely. Consistency matters less than honesty. Legacy forms underground. Influence spreads quietly. Those listening close borrow techniques, not aesthetic. Surface imitators miss the point. The method lives deeper. This style refuses clarity is charity. Meaning earns its keep. You decode or move on. No handheld, no map provided. Curiosity decides access. Energy stays cold yet playful. Detached yet engaged. Distance creates space for invention. Emotion filters through intellect. Never raw, always refracted. Yo. Ego street, rhyme stack dense, but loose structure bends without breaking. Form follows curiosity. Curiosity drives everything. This voice exists outside cycles, not early, not late. Timeless through refusal to align. Trends pass by unnoticed. Independence holds position. In the end, nothing resolves neatly. Questions linger longer than answers. The experience matters more than closure. You leave thinking sideways, smiling at confusion. Aware meaning still works on you after the sound stops. Ego shrinks, gavage home, and the ladder don't leak. How to lick up, yeah. Ego shrinks, gavage home, and the ladder don't leak. How to lick up, Shadows stretch longer than streets at night. Thoughts refuse to line up straight. Every sound carries extra meaning. Footsteps echo twice. Once real, once imagined. The mind scans corners before the eyes do. Silence grows loud inside narrow rooms. Walls feel closer with each breath counted. Memories replay without permission. Old scenes gain new details. None of them bring comfort. Trust wears thin under constant alert. Muscles stay tight even while sitting still. Rest feels suspicious, calm feels temporary. Peace waits behind locked doors.
Street lights flicker like broken signal. Vision questions itself. Was that movement a habit? Was that threat a reflex? The brain answers before facts arrive. Sleep loses structure, dreams bleed in the daylight. Thoughts loop without exit signs. Logic argues with instinct. Instinct usually wins. Hands shake from effort, not fear alone. Effort of staying composed, effort of appearing steady. Effort drains faster than strength. Voices from the past grow louder. They repeat warnings learned early. Stay sharp, stay guarded, never relax fully. Paranoia dresses as preparation. Anxiety poses as intelligence. Survival habits overstay their purpose. The mind refuses to downshift. Reflections feel unfamiliar. Eyes look back with questions. Who trusts, who hear, what start deserves belief. Doubt spreads quietly. Laughter sounds distant. Joy arrives muted. Pleasure carries guilt for existing. Happiness feels reckless. Worry demands attention first. Crowds intensify isolation. Too many angles to track. Too many expressions to read. Every glance holds potential judgment. Every whisper aims somewhere. The heart beats out of rhythm, not fast, uneven, like waiting for impact. Confidence arose through repetition. One bad thought leaves another. Change form without warning. Breaking one link solves nothing. The body reacts before permission. Sweat forms under imagined heat. Pulse spikes from nothing visible. The mind fills gaps aggressively. Reality competes with perception. Perception rarely yields ground. Facts lose weight against feeling. Feeling dominates the room. Time stretches under stress. Minutes feel borrowed. Seconds feel monitored. Patience thins quickly. Anger hides behind fear. Fear hides behind pride. Pride blocks help. Help feels risky. Night offers no refuge. Darkness amplifies thought. Every noise earns an analysis. Every pause invites suspicion. Memory distorts events gently then violently. Small threats grow teeth. Neutral faces gain motives. The mind rehearses outcomes. Most of them grim. Preparation mass pessimism. Hope waits outside the loop. Conversation becomes performance. Words chosen carefully. Tone adjusted constantly. Mistakes feel permanent. Relief arrives briefly. Never stays. Leaves questions behind. Why did calm feel unsafe? Past trauma negotiates. Control obtains protection as motive. It demands vigilance as payment. Letting go feels irresponsible. The body listens to history. Scars instruct nerves. Lessons learned through damage stay loud. Isolation grows from self-defense. Distance reduces variables. Fewer people, fewer surprises. Loneliness trades safety for quiet pain. Every day requires negotiation. Which thoughts deserve attention, which fears deserve dismissal. The balance shifts often. Strength shows in endurance, not loud resistance. Quiet persistence, carrying weight without display. Acknowledging struggle feels risky. Exposure invites judgment. Judgment threatens control. Control feels necessary. The mind fights itself daily. One side seeks rest, the other demands readiness. Neither fully wins. Progress moves slow, measured in calmer moments. Shorter spirals, faster recoveries. Understanding grows through patience. Patience builds from honesty. Honesty starts inside. Fear loses grip when named. Thoughts weaken under inspection. Not gone, reduced. Stability develops gradually. Small victories stack, breathing steady. Focus returns in pieces. The struggle remains real, so does resolve. Living continues between tension and release. The mind plays tricks, awareness learns the rules. Precision sharpens every sentence before release. Language moves with intent, don't waste emotion. Syllable stack phase, engine give an impact. Each mind earns space by function alone. The thoughts travel fast, but never scatter. Control guides speed, focus strings excess. Expression stays backs without clutter. Vocabulary stretches across influence and occupation. Street logic meets intellectual reach. High reference blends with grounded detail. Nothing feels ornamental, everything serves the rep. Non-phase appears without announcement. It still speaks through execution. No need to declare dominance. Consistency hammers proof. Images arrive at the back. Scenes flash then dissolve, and builds through sequence. When our ear leans on the next, momentum replaces narrative. Timing stays exact, phrases for silence expects them. Breath control mirrors, door control, cadence never slips. The beat becomes grid paper, words align with intention. Stress lands deliberately, rhyme schemes interlock clean. Metaphors stay functional, comparisons clarify dark. No exact symbolism, clarity stays king. Observation fuels credibility, details feel lived in. Corners describe through texture, moments capture, lid motion. Hints and lack flexes, grind me, knowledge drop, put out footnotes, references, trust, listenable awareness. No hand holding offered, lines can save packs for efficiency. Grammar adapts the rhythm, O's adjust the purpose, form stays flexible, exalt. There is pride and restraint, why we held back. Backdrop and delivery, nothing spills unnecessarily. Each bar feels accounted for. The voice stays steady, no rush, no drag. Balance, whole center. Ideas to beat inside tight frames. Only the strongest survive the any. Weak thoughts get cut, earn me. Discipline defines output. I can see rows from stain, not volume. Quality repeats, build reputation. Knowing his pace fast, precision lasts longer. Technique hides in plain sight. Casual listening, back surface straight. Focus ears and color latest beneath. Folks' experiences remain valid. The tone refuses exaggeration. No inflated claims, no empty threats. Authority comes from structure. Cultural awareness spreads the words is banned. Influences acknowledged through refinement. History informs style without copying. Evolution shows respect without imitation. Internal rhyme rise propulsion. External rhyme seals impact. Balance sits subtly. Predictability never settles. The mind stays tears, sets ahead of sound. Planet receives delivery. Improvisation hackens and slide control. Freedom prize and the constraint. Every line carries intention. Every intention carries weight. Look and flows without anger. Imagery remains sharp but grinding. No fantasy escape. No cartoon exists. Reality thunder through skill. That recession exists implicitly. No call outs required. Comparison happens naturally. The execution sets hierarchy. The voice and voice blooded emotion. Feeling channels through lodges. Expression remains cool but alive. This approach values man's for the overtrained. Style of dance without chasing cycle. Timelessness grows one focus. Beach burps, funk change like blueprint. Master, tastic, reinforced. Errors feel unlike me. Preparation shows an ease shows them flow. The listener sentence control immediately. Confidence registers without explanation. Rap reveals itself line by line. No chorus interrupts momentum. No repetition for comfort. Aggression drives forward. Energy sustains through variation. Switches feel line. Nothing abrupt. Kept them lazy. The mind behind the words stays alert. Awareness sharpens delivery. Presence fills space. The style leaves little room for doubt. Capability confirms itself. Skill remains evident, it speaks clear.
Reflection talks back without apology. The voice sounds familiar and distant at once. Identity sits steady without costume or defense. No crowd required for confirmation. Labels float around searching for skin. None stick for long. Shape stays flexible. Definition stays internal. Expression grows from comfort with difference. Style forms through choice, not demand. Standing apart feels natural here. Belonging starts inside first. The mirror offers no script. Only presence, only truth shaped by experience. Nothing borrowed. Confidence breathes easy.
No need for volume, no need for permission. Position holds firm through consistency. Taste evolves through curiosity. Sound, color, rhythm blend freely. No hierarchy enforced. Preference remains personal. Opinions pass by like weather. Some loud, some brief, none permanent. Self-trust outlasts trends. Fashion fades fast. Character moves slower. Roots deepen while noise changes direction. Joy arrives through alignment. Living honest removes friction. Energy saves itself when pretense leaves. Difference reads as strength here. Uniformity offers nothing useful. Contrast sharpens awareness. Walking solo never equals isolation. Company exists through self-respect. Peace follows acceptance. The past tried definitions early. Those shapes cracked under growth. Expansion ignores old borders. Expression refuses apology. Tone stay relaxed. Posture stays open. Nothing forced. This presence rejects performance. No acting required. Daily life holds enough material. Humor softens edges. Seriousness stays selective. Balance guides interaction. Crowds sense authenticity quickly. Realness needs no explanation. It reads clear. The mind stays curious. Learning never stops. Influence flows in and out freely. Comparison loses relevance. Past differ for reason. Measurement wastes time. This approach favors ease over approval. Comfort grows from clarity. Clarity comes from honesty. No single image defines the whole. Contradictions coexist peacefully. Verity feels human. Style speaks before words. Movement carries intention. Gesture completes meaning. Time proves alignment right. Staying true removes correction later. Criticism fades faster than memory. Integrity stays visible longer. This voice trusts instinct. Instinct sharpens through listening. Listening begins inward. Individual rhythm sets pace. No rush applied, no drag accepted. Presence feels light, effort drops once masks fall. Expression stays playful without dilution. Depth exists without heaviness. Self-awareness keeps ego small. Self-respect keeps posture tall. Belief builds quietly. Action confirms it daily. Originality live through sincerity. Copying never enters discussion. This stance remains adaptable. Road welcome, change respected. Confidence here avoids confrontation. Strength stays calm. The message stays simple. Be aligned. Stay present. Move honest. Identity remains whole without witnesses. Validation unnecessary. Existence speaks enough.
Memory holds a face sharper than yesterday. Memory holds a face. Memory holds a face sharper than yesterday. Time refuses to blur certain details. A laugh still echoes inside quiet rooms. Absence sneaks lighter than presence ever did. Plans once shared now sit unfinished. Cooners keep reminders without mercy. Every familiar route reopens thought. Regret lines how to walk the side routine. Affection limp in small gestures. Late talks, shared meals cooling our counters. Ordinary moments carry weight unseen then. Ambition boom focus elsewhere. Fast choices calm as quake belief. Short paths hid, long shadows and tension drifted from what mattered most. Love waited patiently. Trust extended further than it should. The boredom arrived soft at first. Love waited patiently. Trust extended further than it should. Warnings arrived soft at first. Ignored through confidence and distraction. The streets offered urgency and noise. Money moved faster than reason. Risk dressed like opportunity. Consequences stay quiet until too late. Promises felt solid and spoken. Actions told another story. Distance grew inside the same ruin. Silence replaced conversation gradually. Hope lingered longer than logic. Belief resisted evidence. Care forgave too easily. And generosity went unprotected. A ceremony changed everything. Chaos arrived without ceremonial. Fear moved quicker than fire. Aftermath settled heavy and final. Loss introduced itself brutally. No preparation soften the blow. Reality demand that attention immediately. Then I'll fail fast. Yo surfaced without invitation. Questions repeated with no answers. What if arrives late and useless? Responsibility weighs different after Dallas. Love reveals value once removed. Presence proves irreplaceable after absence. The mind replays alternatives endlessly. Learn out the outcome. Grief teachers do repetition. Pain returns in waves. Some days calm, others overwhelming. Spring feels before it early on. Composure cracks under solitude. Tears fall without witnesses. Healing avoid schedules. Friends offer words meant well. Comfort reaches limits. Some answers resist consolation. Acceptance grows slowly. The future looks unfamiliar now. Playing feet right themselves reluctantly. Direction feels uncertain. Motivation struggles under memory. Yet reflection sharpens priorities. Lessons guard themselves deep. Love commands attention and protection. Neglect calls more than effort. Time continues indifferent. Life asks participation regardless of grief. Responsibility resumes without pause. Forward motion feels heavy but required. Memory becomes companion rather than enemy. Pain softens to awareness. Awareness reshapes intention. Intention guides behavior. Past mistakes refuse erasure. They offer instruction instead. Growth honors loss indirectly. Change becomes trivial. Care grows more deliberate now. Attention stays present longer. Listen on repressing assumption. Action follows words more closely. Trust rebels eternally first. Self-judgment eases gradually. Forgiveness begins inside. Healing gains traction there. Love remains possible after damage. Risk never disappears fully. Caution learns balance. Fear no longer bribes alone. Memory still visits unannounced. Some days hurt more than others. Acceptance coexists with longing. Over loud space. The story remains unfinished. Life continues writing new chapters. The past unfolds but does not console. Meaning falls through response. Loss leaves marks impossible to hide. Those marks teach empathy. Empathy reshapes interaction. Compassion grows strong but boosts. This reflection carries weight forward. Attention stays sharper. Choices slow down. Presence gains value. Love once lost. Left never but fully needs. No. Transforms into guidance. Guidance, 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 guidance. Love once lost never fully leaves. It transforms into guidance. Guidance shapes future care. Care earns memory quietly. Regret fades into responsibility. Responsibility turns into resolve. Dissolve stays movement ahead. The face remains clear in thought. The lesson remains clearer. Some people define direction commonly lit. Their absence still rides the path. Every holds a face. Every holds a face. Every holds a face.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da.
fills the room before sound arrives. Silence tightens like a held breath. Focus sharpens instinctively. Every bar steps forward with intent. The space respects preparation, only hesitation gets exposed fast. Presence weighs more than volume, delivery decides rank. Words come compact and unforgiving, no decoration slows momentum. Each phrase lands built for impact, nothing wasted. Confidence shows through control, no rush needed, no filler allowed. Timing stays exact, this voice does not ask for entry. It arrives already positioned, attention shifts automatically. Energy bends towards certainty. Rhymes stay grounded in confrontation, direct, unfiltered, clear in purpose. There is no comfort offered here, only challenge, only stance. The tone warns without shouting. Street logic informs every decision. Experience filters expression. Lessons learned through pressure stay permanent. Bars strike in sequence, one after another. No room to breathe between impacts, momentum refuses interruption. This approach favors strength over charm, authority over friendliness. Respect earned through consistency. The beat moves heavy and deliberate, each adar measured, no swing wasted. Words locking tight, opposition acknowledged without ceremony. Competent assumed by default, skill sets distance immediately. Lines cut clean, no flourish, no apology. Precision handles intimidation quietly. Awareness stays wide, angles covered. Weak spots addressed early. Preparation shows the delivery stay grounded in reality. No fantasy armor, no exaggerated myth. Only sharpened presence, control replaces aggression. Restraint amplifies threat. Calm signals confidence deeper than noise. This voice trusts its foundation. Does not overextend, does not chase reaction. Execution speaks long-term, patterns shift without warning. Rhyme schemes rotate, cadence adapts. Predictability never settles, each verse functions as statement. Position clarified, boundary set, no confusion allowed. There is weight behind every syllable. History informs posture. Experience guides pace. Attention remains locked forward. No distractions entertain. Focus narrows. The sound does not seek mass appeal. It speaks to those listening in closely. Recognition happens internally. Energy stays dense. Atmosphere thick. Every line adds pressure. This presence resists dilution. No compromise with softness. No bending for approval. Words arrive sharpened by discipline. Practice shows through ease max effort. The stance remains defensive and assertive. Ready for response, prepared for escalation. There is no narrative detour, no emotional confession. Purpose stays singular, the environment responds accordingly. Heads nod or step back, reaction proves effect. This approach honors raw tradition, keeps fundamentals intact. Updates technique through refinement. Bars connect like chain link, strength multiplies through structure. Break one intention holds, confidence here feels earned. Not inflated, not borrowed, built slowly and tested often. The voice remains steady under scrutiny, no cracks under pressure, no deviation from intent. Silence after lines feels heavy, impact lingers longer than sound. The message settles, this presence demands readiness from others, raises the bar implicitly, forces response through quality. There is no finish line announced, momentum continues, energy sustains, each verse reinforces position. Repetition strengthens authority, consistency becomes signature. The tone stays dark and focused, no humor softens edges. Seriousness dominates space, skill sharpens further through often textured. Opposition fuels refinement, resistance reveals strength. The style avoids explanation, understanding becomes responsibility of the listener. Bars remain grounded in confidence, confidence rooted in ability proven through time. The voice never wavers, delivery remains locked, purpose stays clear. This is presence distilled, no excess, no disguise. Only readiness expressed through sound. Whoa, whoa. Da 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 da.
Neon spills across the pavement like invitation. Night hums warm and patient. Bass rolls slow through open doors. The city loosens its tie. Gold light hits faces relaxed by motion. Laughter moves easy between hands raised. Stress waits outside the circle, inside feels earned. Money talks quiet here, not loud flash, steady proof of effort. Long days compressed into brief relief. Shoes clean from intention, not excess. Style reads confidence without explanation. Presence matters more than display. Posture carries history. Conversations drift from hustle to humor. Serious points wrapped in smiles. Nobody forgets the weight behind joy. Celebration respects the grind. Music leans heavy on groove. Soul rides the rhythm. Funk underlines movement. Body respond before thought interrupts. The night feels communal. Shared energy, shared understanding. Everybody knows the cost of entry. Success tastes sweeter when earned hard. Pleasure feels honest after sacrifice. No fantasy required, reality already sharp. Women move with autonomy and choice. Eyes meet without pressure. Interest stays mutual, respect stays intact. Stories surface between sips and eyes. Long roads, missed chances, small wins stacked carefully. Nobody pretend perfection. Flaws acknowledged through humor. Survival taught flexibility. Adaptation kept lights on. The sound system breathes life into space. Lyrics drift past ears already familiar with struggle. Words resonate deeper here. Experience confirms meaning. The scene values balance. Earn, enjoy, repeat with intention. Flash fades quick, consistency lasts. That lesson circulates freely. The night holds elegance without stiffness. Class without distance. Luxury defined by freedom. Clocks lose authority for a while. Tomorrow waits respectfully. Right now owns the room. Men stand tall without menace. Confidence grounded, security internal. No need for domination. Women laugh loud without apology. Joy occupies space proudly. Expression feels safe. The city outside still rough. Nobody forgets that awareness sharpens gratitude. Movement stays fluid. No rush, no drag. Tempo matches mood. Conversation slide into philosophy. Purpose discussed without preaching. Dreams shared without shame. The grind taught patience. Patience refined taste. Taste shaped identity. Fashion reads regional pride. Roots visible in detail. Influence filtered through originality. The night hosts ambition without tension. Success celebrated collectively. Envy finds no seat. Respect flows horizontal. No hierarchy in force. Status measured by contribution. Loyalty shows through presence. Faces repeat across weekends. Community forms naturally. The vibe stays generous. No gatekeeping. No false exclusivity. Cash registers ring earlier. Now music handles accounting. Smiles settle debts. Some dance for release. Some stand back and observe. Both belong equally. The room smells like confidence and cologne. Energy lab thick but calm. No chaos. Every laugh feels earned. Every nod confirms survival. The night does not erase reality. It reframes it briefly. Perspective resets. Ambition returns. Tomorrow sharper. Tonight restores balance. Lights dim slightly. Groove deepens. Focus narrows to rhythm. Time slides unnoticed. Memory forms mid-moment. Future nostalgia builds quietly. This gathering honors effort. Rewards persistence. Acknowledge cost. Pleasure here holds dignity. Fun carries awareness. Enjoyment respects consequence. When the night winds down, nobody feels empty. Energy spent wisely returns interest. Shoes hit pavement again. City rests pressure, but posture stays taller. Remains and carries forward. Confidence renewed, purpose intact. The scene repeats across seasons. Different faces, same spirit. Work hard, live fully, celebrate honestly. That rhythm stays constant long after the music fades.
Velvet night slides smooth across the avenue. Shoes glide like conversation with the floor. Style speaks fluent without translation. Confidence hums low, steady, unforced. Silk phrases spilled with casual precision. Language bends, playful and sharp, meaning dances ahead of logic. You feel it before you solve it. Champagne thoughts bubble without excess. Celebration wears tailored restraint. Nothing rushed, nothing begged. Words dressed in color and cadence. Slang invents itself mid-sentence. Syntax leans sideways and lands clean. Understanding arrives through rhythm. This present favors charm over threat, elegance over pressure. Victory shown through posture alone.
Rules drip warmth into motion. Bass carries shoulders. Naturally the beat smiles, the room responds. Stories scatter like confetti, not meant for order. Moments stack loosely, vibes connect dots silently. Success here feels stylish, not heavy. Earned with patience, won with ease, never shouted. Imagination fills gaps intentionally. Details stay suggestive. Mystery adds flavor. Explanation will ruin texture. Speech sounds cinematic. Scenes flicker bright then fade. Glimpses of leisurely shaped by survival. Polish born from grit. Joy arrives dressed sharp. Pleasure stays intelligent. Fun respects craft. Craft respects fun. Movement stays fluid, no stiffness allowed. Grace thrives in looseness. This voice treats life like a dance floor. Step smart, spin free, stay light on mistakes.
Culture blends eras effortlessly. Retro glow meets modern wit. Timeless energy resists dating. When it tastes like laughter and timing. Knowing when to lean back, knowing when to lean in. Language flexes like tailored fabric. Fits the moment precisely. No extra seams. Cool reads confident without arrogance. Heat stays controlled. Fire contained by taste.
Yeah, crowds react instinctively. Heads nod, smiles spread. Approval arrives without demand. This approach rejects heaviness. Seriousness kept optional. Depth expressed through vibe. Luxury defined as freedom of tone, choice of pace, command of atmosphere. Success shines subtle, flash unnecessary. Presence handles announcement. The city feels romantic briefly. Street lights flatter angles. Night forgives edges. Speech stays playful yet exact. Double meanings flow freely. Understanding rewards attention. Style acts of philosophy. Move smooth, speak clever. Enjoy fully. Competition feels irrelevant. Comparison feels lazy. Originality owns the lane. Music and motion blend seamless. Lyrics ride groove without weight. Sound carries confidence forward. Every phrase lands dressed well, clean, crisp, alive. This voice leads between charm and craft. Artistry disguised disease. Success celebrated as lifestyle, not trophy, not headline. Daily elegance. Imagination replaces explanation. Feeling runs analysis. The night nods in approval. The room stays warm. Energy circulates freely.
Moments stack in a memory. Memory turns into legend quietly. This sound never begs understanding. It invites curiosity. Curiosity rewards loyalty. The approach stays playful but sharp. Relaxed but intentional. When it never looks stressed here, it smiles. It moves on. The groove continues unbothered. Style sustains itself. Confidence glides past doubt effortlessly. Purpose stays light. This presence defines success as feel, as rhythm, as knowing the moment belongs to you without saying it out loud.
Yeah. Come crazy, man. Concrete sweats under ball light. Sirens stitch the night to the morning plans. Time moves like a creditor with no patience. Interest stacking on every second you spend unsure. The mirror never lies, but it withholds mercy. Shows hunger in the jaw, resolving the eyes. A map of mistakes carved fine on the skin. Wall Creek street corners trade rumors like currency. Some rise inflated, some crash by sunset. Every promise sounds clean before pressure. Before the bills ask questions you dodge. Friends speak in codes, learn from survival. Trust measured in inches, not miles. You learn fast who listens and who waits. The clock does not care about your reasons.
At each birthdays, each names, each chances, dreams age faster than bodies here. Wrinkles form where hope ends but refuses to break. Faith gets tested by loud realities. Quiet prayers compete with engines and laughter. Belief becomes a muscle or it disappears. Yeah. I move with intent, not speed. Rushing costs more than patience ever did. Lessons arrive wrapped in losses, receipts long enough to read twice. Every setback writes a sentence. Punctuation sharp, meaning clear. You either learn the language or stay silent. Money talks loud, but it stutters under scrutiny. Respect whispers, yet that goes longer. The neighborhood teaches arithmetic early. Add alleys, subtract risk, multiply focus. Divide time wisely or it divides you. Numbers never lie even when mouths do. History lives in the bricks and breathes. Stories pressed in the stairwells and smoke. You feel it when the night leans closer, asking who you are when no one claps. Integrity shows up without an audience. Stands firm when applause leaves the reach. The city loves to test your spine. Bends it with opportunities shaped like traps. Some doors open to hallways with no exit. Some keys only turn after sacrifice. Luck favors motion guided by thought, not noise chasing mirrors of success. I count my words like they cost something, because they do. Each one buys or sells a future moment. Silence becomes a strategy. Listening sharpens the edge of choice. Truth travels lighter when carried alone. Every loss sharpens vision. You start seeing patterns in chaos. Who profits from confusion? Who benefits when you doubt? Clarity turns fear into a tool. Cuts pass through crowded doubt. Legacy does not ask for permission. Forms while you decide or hesitate. What you leave shows in habits and how you treat time. And people names fade faster than actions. Footprints last when voices stop. The past tries to bargain, the future waits without comment. Right now holds the pen, ink with consequences and chance. You write with courage or you erase yourself. No editor arrives to fix regret. Pressure builds diamonds, or dust choice decides the outcome. Comfort numbs ambition quietly. Danger sharpens it loudly. Balance lies between hunger and peace. A tightrope stretched over routine. I stand aware of the cost of breath. Aware time does not refund minutes. Aware every step echoes forward. This is not romance or tragedy. This is accounting for a life in motion. Balancing dreams against the weight of truth. When the lights dim, the purpose stays visible. And when noise fades, value speaks, you move forward. Carry lessons, not bitterness, not borrowed rage. The clock keeps moving, so do I.
The city breathes rhythm through open windows. Bass lines drip from brick and wire. Footsteps land on cracked pavement, sinking with the pulse older than memory. Laughter spills from stoops and corners. Stories traded like vinyl hand to hand. Sound travels free here. No permission slip, no velvet rope. Style grows from curiosity and nerve. Voices test limits with playful intent. Confidence shows without shouting. Ease speaks louder than force. Movement feels natural, like nodding along before thought interrupts. Presence matters more than dominance. Space shared without tension. Words land light yet sharp, meaning rides rhythm, not weight. Each phrase slides into place. No rush, no strain. Time and guides expression, letting silence breathe between thoughts. Energy flows in circles, return richer after each pass. Music acts as handshake and smile. Connection forms fast, no background check required. Different paths meet on common ground. Tempo smooths the edges, ego soften under groove. Competition fades into laughter. Culture grows from exchange. Ideas bounce like echoes down stairwells. One spark leads to another, not on, not fence. Creativity thrives on openness. Fresh angles born from shared air. Joy holds its own authority, needs no argument. Fashion speaks without urgency. Expression sits loose and comfortable. Nothing pressed or stiff. Identity stays fluid. Changes shape with mood and beat. Originality feels relaxed. No chase, no proving. Movement follows instinct. Shoulders sway, heads tilt. Rhythm guides the body gently. Dance becomes conversation. Steps answer sound. Listen, it matters more than perfection. Presence outweighs polish. Lyrics reflect daily ease. Small victories and clever turns. Humor threads through insight. Wisdom hides in casual tone. Nothing preaches, everything invites you. Listen and smile. Understand it rise without effort. Time slows inside the groove. Moments stretch wide enough to enjoy. Stress loosens grip. Pressure steps aside. The sound creates room. Room creates freedom. Freedom shapes memory. Memory keeps rhythm alive. Rhythm alive. Rhythm alive. This art values balance, mind sharp, spirit light, awareness meets play. Serious skill wears a grin, respect earned through consistency. Not volume, influence spreads quietly, lasting longer that way. Community forms through repetition. Familiar beats become meeting points. Strangers turn recognizable. Faces linked to shared nights. Music marks chapters, chapters, ordinary greatness. Life feels lighter inside rhythm. Weight redistributed through motion. Expression stays honest without heaviness. Truth delivered with grace. Perspective shared, not forced. Listening counts as much as speaking. Exchange fuels growth. Growth feeds sound. Its approach rejects rigidity. Rules bend to feeling, form follows vibe. Creativity stays curious, never boxed in. Energy remains accessible. Open door policy and sound. Legacy forms through influence, not declaration. Others pick up cues, carry them forward with new colors. Roots remain visible. Branches reach freely. The culture lives through motion, never frozen. Rhythm continues after silence, echo lingers in posture and walk. Confidence hums low, steady and warm. The sound leaves a trace, not a scar. Joy marks the path forward. Beat steady, spirit loose. Be steady, spirit loose. Spirit loose. Be spirit loose. Be steady. Mass stays fixed while thoughts move sideways. Language bends rules for sport. Sentences trip over themselves. Stand up laughing, keep walking. Meaning hides behind jokes. Jokes hide behind meaning. You chase one and find three others. Mind works like a cluttered desk. No stack with no order, yet every scrap knows its place. Chaos shows discipline if you stare long enough. Patterns form late after confusion earns trust. Words arrive sharp and crooked, angles cut through comfort. Nothing smooth on purpose. Style favors friction over polish. Sparks overshine. Understanding costs effort. Effort builds loyalty. Stories jump lanes without signals or thought about. Hunger shifts to laughter. Laughter flips into threat. Threat dissolves into trivia. Everything connects by mood, not by rule. Sarcasm works as armor. Humor blocks inspection, yet invites it at the same time. You laugh first and notice the blade underneath. Death hides best inside play. Ego shrinks behind costume. Voice grows louder without a face. Anonymity sharpens honesty. No need for approval, only precision. Craft values, clever turns, not applause. Time feels elastic here. Moments stretch, snap back. Lines land early or late, never where expected. Expectation stays useless. Surprise runs the room. Language twist, pop culture scraps. Cheap comics, late night noise. Street talk filtered through intellect. High and low mix freely, no hierarchy enforced. Everything serves the rhyme. The
Beat loops like obsession, repetition turns hypnotic. Small changes matter more inside limits. Variation hides in phrasing and pause length and stress on wrong syllables. Thoughts layer over each other. One line finishes, another late. Echoes overlap, clarity arrives through accumulation, not explanation. You piece it together backward. Confidence shows through risk, nothing plays safe. Bars there to listener to keep up. Fall behind the meaning blurs, stay alert and reward multiplies. Attention becomes currency. This voice mocks tradition and studies it closely. Rules get broken with intent. Knowledge proves itself by disobedience. Ignorance never survives this approach. Dark humor softens bleak insight. Reality looks grim, so laughter sharpens survival. Pain speaks in punchlines. Truth slips past defenses disguised as nonsense. Identity feels fragmented by design. Contradictions coexist. Brilliance sits next to foolishness. Both speak freely. Consistency matters less than honesty. Legacy forms underground. Influence spreads quietly. Those listening close borrow techniques, not aesthetics. Surface imitators miss the point. The method lives deeper. Yeah. This style refuses clarity as charity. Meaning earns its keep, you decode or move on. No handheld, no map provided. Curiosity decides access. Energy stays cold yet playful. Detached yet engaged. Distance creates space for invention. Emotion filters through intellect. Never raw, always refracted. Rhyme stacked dense but loose. Structure bends without breaking form. Follows curiosity. Curiosity drives everything. This voice exists outside cycles, not early, not late. Timeless through refusal to align. Trends pass by unnoticed. Independence holds position. In the end, nothing resolves neatly. Questions linger longer than answers. The experience matters more than closure. You leave thinking sideways, smiling at confusion. Aware meaning still works on you. After the sound stops.
Memory holds a face sharper than yesterday. Time refuses to blur certain details. A laugh still echoes inside quiet rooms. Absence speaks louder than presence ever did. Plans once shared now sit unfinished. Corners keep reminders without mercy. Every familiar route reopens thought. Regret learns how to walk beside routine. Affection lived in small gestures. Late talks, shared meals cooling on counters. Ordinary moments carried weight unseen then. Ambition pull focus elsewhere. Vast choices promise quick relief. Short paths hit long shadows. Attention drifted from what mattered most. Love waited impatiently. Trust extended further than it should. Warnings arrived soft at first. Ignored through confidence and distraction. The streets offered urgency and noise. Money moved faster than reason. Risk dressed like opportunity. Consequences stayed quiet until too late. Promises fell silent when spoken. Actions told another story. Distance grew inside the same room. Silence replaced conversation gradually. Hope lingered longer than logic. Belief persisted evidence. Care forgave too easily. That generosity went unprotected. A single moment changed everything. Chaos arrived without ceremony. Fear moved quicker than thought. Aftermath settled heavy and final. Loss introduced itself brutally. No preparation, softened the glow. Reality demanded attention immediately. Denial fell fast. Guilt searches without invitation. Questions repeated with no answers. What if arrives late and useless? Responsibility weighs different after damage. Love reveals value once removed. Presence pulls irreplaceable after absence. To mind replays alternatives endlessly. None alter outcome.
Grief teaches through repetition. Pain returns in waves. Some days calm, others overwhelming. Strength feels performative early on. Composure cracks under solitude. Tears fall without witnesses. Healing avoids schedules. Friends offer words meant well. Comfort reaches limits. Some losses resist consolation. Acceptance grows slowly. The future looks unfamiliar now. Plans rewrite themselves reluctantly. Direction feels uncertain. Motivation struggles under memory. Get reflection, sharpens priorities. Lessons carve themselves deep. Love demands attention and protection. Neglect costs more than effort. Time continues indifferent. Life has participation, regardless of grief. Responsibility resumes without pause. Forward motion feels heavy where required. Memory becomes companion rather than enemy. Pain softens into awareness. Awareness reshapes intention. Intention guides behavior. Past mistakes refuse erasure. They offer instruction instead. Growth honors loss indirectly. Change becomes tribute. Care grows more deliberate now. Attention stays present longer. Listening replaces assumption. Action follows words more closely. Trust rebuilds internally first. Self-judgment eases gradually. Forgiveness begins inside. Healing gains traction there. Love remains possible after damage, which never disappears fully. Caution learns balance. Fear no longer drives along. Memory still visits unannounced. Some days hurt more than others. Acceptance coexists with longing. Both allow space. The story remains unfinished. Life continues writing new chapters. The past informs but does not control. Meaning forms through response. Loss leaves marks impossible to hide. Those marks teach empathy. Empathy reshapes interaction. Compassion grows stronger roots. This reflection carries way forward. Attention stays sharper. Choices slow down. Presence gain value. Love, once lost, never fully leaves. It transforms into guidance. Guidance shapes future care. Care honors memory quietly. Regret fades into responsibility. Responsibility turns into resolve. Resolve steadies movement ahead. The face remains clear in thought. The lesson remains clearer. Some people define direction permanently. Their absence still guides the path.
Neon spills across the pavement like invitation. Night hums warm and patient. Bass rolls slow through open doors. The city loosens its tie. Gold light hits faces relaxed by motion. Laughter moves easy between hands raised. Stress waits outside the circle, inside feels earned. Money talks quiet here, not loud flash. Steady proof of effort. Long days compressed into brief relief. Shoes clean from intention, not excess. Style reads confidence without explanation. Presence matters more than display. Posture carries history. Conversations drift from hustle to humor. Serious points wrapped in smiles. Nobody forgets the weight behind joy. Celebration respects the grind. Music leans heavy on grooves. Soul rides the rhythm. Funk underlines movement. Bodies respond before thought interrupts. The night feels communal. Shared energy, shared understanding. Everybody knows the cost of entry. Success tastes sweeter when earned hard. Pleasure feels honest after sacrifice. No fantasy required. Reality already sharp. Women move with autonomy and choice. Eyes meet without pressure. Interest stays mutual. Respect stays intact. Stories surface between sips and nods. Long roads miss chances. Small wins stacked carefully. Nobody pretends perfection. Flaws acknowledged through humor. Survival taught flexibility. Adaptation kept lights on. The sound system breathes life into space. Lyrics drift past ears already familiar with struggle. Words resonate deeper here. Experience confirms meaning. The scene values balance, earn
enjoy, repeat with intention. Flash fades quick, consistency lasts, that lesson circulates freely. The night holds elegance without stiffness, class without distance, luxury defined by freedom. Clocks lose authority for a while. Tomorrow waits respectfully, right now owns the room. Men stand tall without menace, confidence grounded, security internal, no need for domination. Women laugh loud without apology, joy occupies space proudly. Expression feels safe, the city outside still rough. Nobody forgets that awareness sharpens gratitude. Movement stays fluid, no rush, no drag, tempo matches mood. Conversation slide into philosophy, purpose discussed without preaching, dreams shared without shame. The grind taught patience, patience refined taste, taste shaped identity, fashion reads regional pride, roots visible in detail, influence filtered through originality. The night hosts ambition without tension, success celebrated collectively. Envy finds no seat, respect flows horizontal, no hierarchy enforced, status measured by contribution. Loyalty shows through presence, faces repeat across weekends, community forms naturally. The vibe stays generous, no gatekeeping, no forced exclusivity. Cash registers ring earlier now, music handles accounting. Smiles settle debts, some dance for release, some stand back and observe, both belong equally. The room smells like confidence and cologne, energy layered thick but calm, no chaos. Every laugh feels earned, every nod confirms survival. The night does not erase reality, it reframes it briefly. Perspective resets, ambition returns tomorrow sharper. Tonight restores balance, lights dim, slightly groove deepens, focus narrows to rhythm, time slides unnoticed. Memory forms mid-moment, future nostalgia builds quietly. This gathering honors effort, rewards persistence, acknowledge cost. Pleasure here holds dignity, fun carries awareness, enjoyment respects consequence. When the night winds down, nobody feels empty, energy spent wisely returns interest. Shoes hit pavement again, city resumes pressure, but posture stays taller. Momentum carries forward, confidence renewed, purpose intact. This scene repeats across seasons, different faces, same spirit. Work hard, live fully, celebrate honestly. That rhythm stays constant long after the music fades. Long and after the music fades.